How's it going, volunteers? Greg Reed here from Grace Baptist Church. Just want to give you guys a rundown about Night to Shine as it's quickly coming up on us, and we're so excited for you to be here and for you to love and serve on our community. So what I want to do, we have a lot of training videos, but I want to give you just a rundown of our space and give you a tour of where everything's going to be so that way you can be familiar before you even step foot in here. So guests will be walking in with their caregivers. We'll have a check-in table. This is where you get to be really thoughtful and creative and imaginative of what it's actually going to look like. It's going to look amazing in here. But check-in tables will be here. Once they get their lanyard, they'll then be escorted over here. We'll actually have people from the check-in team helping caregivers and guests then come over here to where we'll have our buddy check-in area. We'll have a couple tables set up here for the buddy check-in team, where all of our buddies will then be waiting in the auditorium, that when they are cued that their guest is here, they will come out, you'll greet your buddy, you'll greet your caregiver, and then from there, caregivers would then go up the stairs to our activity center, and buddies would then be escorted, or buddies will be escorted with their guests over to the auditorium. So they'll walk into our auditorium, where then they will join up with our glam squad. Our glam squad will be our hair, makeup, shoe shine team. So we'll have a lot of that kind of all along the row in here, as well as the flower team will be in here putting on boutonnieres and corsages. So once they're able to finish that, they'll go right through those doors down there and we'll pick up from there. All right, so after the guests are finished with the glam squad and getting all primped and ready to go, you'll come through these doors. Just to give a quick reference as well, these will be available the entire night, that we'll have 3 sensory rooms set up. This first one in our purple room, there'll be a sign out here. It's gonna be more for like calm activities, coloring, puzzles, things like that. Then if you keep walking down this hallway, no matter what, once your guest is done with getting primped and everything like that, they'll be coming down this hallway anyway to kind of keep flow moving this way. And then also our other 2 sensory rooms will be in here, kind of ranging from different needs of really calm, quiet activities to maybe doing something that's a little bit more active, depending on where your guest is at for the evening. If they need to kind of unwind a little bit, these are the 3 sensory rooms that you would be able to take your guest to. But hopefully in the beginning, after the glam squad, you're not having to do that quite yet. Instead, you'll just be coming down this hallway to be able to move to the limo. So that's kind of where that will be your next destination. Also in the nursery will be an adult changing room. Really, none of us will really need to go in there, because that'll be more that if your guest is in need of that care, that you'll be going up to the respite room and asking the caregiver to help with any changing or anything like that would have to happen. But at least you know that inside the nursery is where our adult changing area will be. So if we come on through here, then we're right back in the lobby again, where you and your guest will continue moving forward and then be able to go downstairs. So we'll just kind of keep walking along this way as we get down there, just so that way you're more familiar with it too. Our set of stairs here, the one set goes up, and that's where into our activity center is where our respite room will be for all of our caregivers. So after that buddy check-in time, caregivers will be going up to the respite room, where they'll be having fun all night long in the activity center. And then this is where, after you've gotten primped and prepared for your limo ride, you'll be taking your guest downstairs. Obviously, take advantage of our railings. This is the only time that your guest is going to have to use stairs, so try to comfort them in that. Help them out as much as possible. The rest of the event will not require stairs. So as you come down the stairs, we'll be heading straight out these back doors, is where you'll be meeting with your limo ride to be able to take your guest in the limo ride. All right, so after you just had a really fun limo ride with your guest, you'll be coming back up to the main entrance, is where the limo will drop you off. So they're picking you up down at that south entrance from the basement, and they're dropping you off right up here. That's then when you're gonna check in your coats, because we just wanna make sure that our guests are comfortable the whole time. Buddies, you might need to carry their coat during the primp and pamper time. and just kind of getting ready for the day. And then this is then where coat check is going to be utilized. Check their coat, because then they're going to be coming up for their grand red carpet entrance. So we'll make sure that our MC knows who is coming down, but basically you're going to form a line. Our red carpet will be forming just outside this center set of double doors that then they will be announced. And red carpet team, that's where you're going to get to cheer and go wild. We'll also have a code or a sign basically saying if someone really doesn't want a lot of loud noises, that we're able to really just be excited about them being here without overstimulating or anything like that. So we definitely want to meet the needs of our guests. But inside the auditorium, once you're in there, it's going to be a lot of things to do, from eating to dancing to balloon artists, photo booth. There's going to be a lot of different things and activities for everyone to do while they're there. So that's a little bit of a rundown of what's going to be happening and within our space in the auditorium. And once you're here, this is going to be your main space between either the auditorium or those sensory rooms. Bathrooms are right along this back wall. That men are closer to the main entrance, and the women's restroom is right over this side. There are bathrooms upstairs and downstairs if an overflow happens, but for the most part, we're going to try to utilize those two bathrooms. All right, so I also want to give you just a heads up of where the respite room is and what that's going to look like. So behind you is the auditorium. Walking up the stairs, I'll come and show you just where our caregivers will be. As they enter, they'll have a separate coat rack that they can utilize, or if they prefer to have their coat with them, that in case of an emergency or anything like that, that they need to have quick access to keys or coats, that's readily available for them there. So caregivers won't be checking in their coat like the guests will. They'll be utilizing this coat rack up here. And then into the activity center, where we'll have a lot of tables and chairs set up for eating. We'll have a lot of other activities, from bouquet bars, massage therapists, coffee bar. We're just going to try to have them have a great time together. So also, those of you in the respite room, we're going to be taking some different tours down to the auditorium. You just need to make sure that you're supervising all the respite caregivers, so that way we're able to bring them all back out as well, to really make sure that everyone that's around our guests are all background checked. And so that's kind of where we'll need you to help out there, but it'll be a really exciting time and a refreshing time that you're going to be providing for our caregivers. And so we're looking forward to seeing you Friday, February 13th. We need everyone here at 4 o'clock as volunteers. I know that's early, but we're just hoping to have everyone here right in this room to start out as just kind of a quick powwow together before we get sent out to our specific areas and talk to our team leads, just to have more specific training. I encourage you to also watch any of the training videos that are also in this email, so that you can just continue to be more familiar and best equipped to love on our guests. And so we're looking forward to that. Make sure you come dressed for the occasion as well. We're looking to make it a very special night, and so you want to dress for that as well. Of course, if you are in a different scenario with whatever your position is, dress accordingly for that. But we are so excited to have you here Friday, February 13th for Night to Shine here at Grace Baptist Church. Thank you so much.